Hello everyone, Crystal Fissure here, and welcome to a brand new Spyro 1 to 3 PS1 video. This time we are doing something that people have been waiting a long time for, and as far as I know, this has actually been out for a little while, but the key point here is that what most people do when it comes to Spyro in widescreen is they do it wrong. So in a minute, I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's actually done wrong. But this works in Spyro 1, 2, and 3, and it involves the cheats menu in DuckStation. So you can actually do this in EPSXE. It should work. I'm going with DuckStation just because at this point it's a more reliable emulator, kind of allows better quality upscaling and dithering and all that kind of good stuff using, Vulkan render and stuff like that. But what we're seeing here is something that you could not see in the video that I did years ago. In the video I did years ago, I used, I think it was Reshade, and I was showing off, how to do widescreen. The problem was that you had a lot of pop in and pop out as it was, not being able to render things outside of the original 4:3 properly. But as you can see here, this is pretty much the closest, I'd say, yeah, this is the closest it could be to being flawless, really. I'm not really seeing any real issues at all. Now, I'm going to show all three games. I will just quickly, let's just have a look here. We'll do a live test because we are going live, okay? Let's see if the cutscene works as intended. I would say that's, okay, yeah, a few little issues there. You saw the way that Gulp jumped, it kind of didn't, oh sorry, was it Crush? Yeah, where he crushed it. It wasn't perfect because obviously they're not really intending to have it be widescreen. Allura. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, point is, very, very cool. All right, so let's keep going here, and then I'm doing this live, and then we'll jump to Spyro 1 and Spyro 3, and then I'll show you how to do it. Actually, you know what I'll do? Let's have a look here. Got our beautiful Spyro 2 world. I'll go get the, let's go do let's go get the orb. Let's do the orb challenge, right? I am in awe. I am in awe of how good this looks. Seriously, this is like this is the widescreen that I dreamed of, when I was just like towards the end of my, actually, was I a teen? I think I was already an adult. Yeah, no, I was an adult, 18. Like it was like 4 or 5 years ago that I remember doing this, and yeah, there we go. It's just the way that it's so flawless now with this code is just, yeah, it's mind-blowing. Like it actually looks like it's intended to look. Like this is the almost, I would say, definitive way to play Spyro now, like flat out. All right, I'm going to show you guys how to enable it, okay? I'm going to show you in Spyro 1 though, but the options are the exact same for Spyro 1, 2, and 3. It just involves having the emulator and having DuckStation and downloading it and then, retrieving the cheats, which is basically automatically in there. Okay, so normally this is what it looks like stretched. It's a widescreen resolution, but it's not actually a widescreen viewport, so it's being stretched. Now what we do is we go up into cheats here, we go cheat manager, and as you can see here, when you load up this emulator, you will actually have all of these. Now, I've got two here, widescreen 16:9 and widescreen hack. I added them, they're both effectively the same. But look what happens here. If I move this over, now let me just like select this and actually see what happens. Ready? You'll see it on the screen. There it is. Okay. So here it is. This is, as I said, the definitive way to play Spyro 1, 2, and 3. I like the whole video it's almost generic in my commentary. I'm just basically saying, guys, this is the greatest thing ever. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Download DuckStation, go play it. It's just, it looks so good because, yeah, it's like, because, I mean, genuinely, like, people over the years have told me, oh, Christopher used to do an LP, widescreen. And for years, I've rebuffed those. I've basically been like, there is, like, no point in doing that. Like, I know that sounds, like, really kind of almost rude. But, there's just basically, to me, there was no real point. There you go, switch that. I live switch this video. Jeez, that's what we're doing here. But yeah, I just thought, no point covering it, no point doing LPs because it just looks really, really bad. And I promise you I'll show you what it looks like in a sec. But let's get a dragon here. Nils.
Welcome to Town Square,
Even the extra space here, it's working perfectly. Obviously, there's a bit of, you know, it moves around a little bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I mean, DuckStation is, I mean, over the years, like, it's taken me a few years to get into DuckStation. Like, I was not someone that used it. Really, the only reason why I don't use DuckStation at this point for, like, everything else is just because of Spyro Edit. Spyro Edit is unable to be ported over because of just the nature of how the plugin works. Like, I spoke to Huspjorn about it, you know, who is very, very talented in the Spyro scene. And yeah, so speaking to him about it, and I was speaking to some other people about it, and yeah, it's basically we can't have Spyro Edit. If Spyro Edit could somehow be ported into, or you know, even like a Spyro Edit-esque thing, like not the exact same thing, but something that could work on DuckStation architecture, that'd be perfect. All right, so we're going to exit here, and now I'm going to show you Spyro 3, but I'm going to show you why, like exactly why, like Spyro 3, but it being wrong. All right, so I know it sounds really hard to explain, but you shall see. So here we are with a generic widescreen stretched version of Spyro 3. What I'm going to do is, this is how probably 95% of people use the widescreen hack. They go into settings here, right? They go up to, I believe it's, where is it? Is it enhancement settings? Yes, here it is. They go to enhancement settings and then they select widescreen hack. Now, as you can see, that makes it widescreen. Now take a look at this. Okay, you look at it here, looks pretty normal. But ready? Watch what's going to happen. Watch what happens now. Notice how it's sort of just, things pop in and things pop out. And this is how it was for years. This is how it was on, yeah, just on basically every platform you tried it on, whether it was PCSX, Reloaded, or whatever the emulator was called, EPSXE. But these cheat codes that are added in, now they work properly. So, you've seen what it looks like bad. This is basically, I'm sorry to show you this, I almost don't want it, right? Okay, terrible. Let's head back. Let's go back, we'll turn it off, widescreen hack off. Let's load the state here, we'll go back here. Skip in.
Okay,
thank you very much. I'll go up to the cheats. I'll go to the cheat manager and we go widescreen and ready. No, pop in. It's perfect. It's just undeniably perfect. Well, guys, I've done enough talking. There's been enough talk. It's time for the main event, as Mark Henry would say on AEW Rampage. The main event, that being you guys going and checking this out yourself. Links in the description. I will put the individual codes in the description if you somehow don't get the cheat codes. Like if the cheat codes just don't work for you, I will put them in for you. As you can see, it is 99.9% flawless. Like, I mean, most of the time when you play Spyro, you're not going to be like moving around left and right trying to catch like things pop in. But if, you know, if little things do every now and then, like that's reasonable, really. But the fact is, if you're looking here, it's just not happening. And maybe there's a couple gems, you know, if you really look carefully, but it's honestly, half of it's almost a draw distance thing. It's not even the game thing at that, well, it's not even like the hack thing at that point. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you understood what I was talking about. Hopefully it wasn't too rambly and insane, but yeah, really enjoyed doing this for you. Really enjoyed showing this off. And in the next Spyro video, before I get to the Spyro 3 Reignited LP, which I will be doing, and some more Stray and stuff, and some more, I'm also going to do, got to finish off the Head Bash Apocalypse stuff and get into Spyro 3 on that. Going to be a lot of Spyro 3 stuff. Before I do that, I'm going to show off one new cheat that was being recently created by Unicorn Goulash, involving Sparks and maybe a new speedrun category, maybe a new fun sort of race challenge mode category. Very much look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you later.